Tiniestofchibis here. I don't know if you would have gotten what Paimon said.
I'll think about it.
Can we play Banker next time?
But we'll see. When I do the editing of the video. I just logged in. I was planning on playing yesterday. But like... bullshit happened, so I was like, ugh. I didn't get to do shit yesterday. I suck. Expedition Award. Why do I have Expedition Award? Oh, duh. I was like, what the fuck is Expedition Award? It's not that I haven't played in a while, it's just that I'm stupid. So, we're doing the second part of the event thing, which I need to get done. And then it'll allow me to do the last thingy I can do, which is basically the fight thing.
Is your child feeling any better?
Thank you for your concern, Fremine. His condition is fairly stable. The family doctor said we might be able to take him out for a stroll today.
I just realized I had the wrong one chat, so I don't know if you guys could hear me as well. But I mean, it's not like...
Seems like everyone's arrived now.
Not quite. Aren't we missing someone? But Paimon has a guess where he might be. Hey, Galaxy! Whoa! Galaxy's got himself a sword and a shield now. He's looking sharp.
Indeed. With his weapons in hand, Thalxi looks more formidable than ever. You've really outdone yourself, Fremine.
We helped too.
Yes, you really had a good eye for materials. Everything you found was high quality. Speaking of which, Zuria just told me that she wants to end the adventure with the coronation ceremony. So, could I also trouble you with finding some materials for the crown? You can just keep an eye out for them on our way to the ruins. I was planning to collect the materials myself, but then I realized you might be able to find some prettier ones than what I could get my hands on.
Seems like everything's ready to go. Shall we head out?
Please wait a moment. I was just thinking. Since Thalxi has already shown us his brand new appearance, we may already be able to draw a new page in the picture book. What do you think?
Oh.
Ooh, Paimon's excited now.
Drawing on the picture.
Why don't we use the story we know as a reference? Just make the atmosphere a bit less grim.
So we'll take out the sad parts and replace them with happier stuff? Sounds great to Paimon.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very adept at drawing, but I've seen a lot of art during my work. Now, as far as the actual content of the drawing, please tell me what you'd like to see.
Let me think. We can draw the weapon. The prince has picked up the Sword of Courage and the Shield of Perseverance, which proves he has crossed the mire of doubt, and now is ready to wage war against the darkness.
Okay, I'll add the weapons. Anything else?
Paimon wants to give him some friends. Thalxi's got some friends by his side now, so he's no longer fighting alone.
Okay, I'll also draw some companions. Anything else?
Don't forget color.
Color. Ah, color, yes! That's really important. The road in front of him now will no longer be just grayscale, but bursting with color and hope. Who would have thought the page could have become so inspiring? How wonderful! Splendid ideas, everyone.
Great! Everyone looks super pumped up. Felxy most of all.
Are you seeing this, my son? Are you feeling inspired by this as well?
I'm sure he is, Zarya. And this is still just the first page.
That's right! Paimon can't wait to see the picture book when it's all finished. We should finish it as soon as possible and keep up the belief and hope in our hearts.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to look forward to it as well. So let's get the show on the road and head towards the Kingdom of Water Imps.
Yay! Felxy's fantastic adventures begin now!
Trying to eat my lasagna without burning myself, which is rather cumbersome. Also need to brush my hair because, well, no, I don't know why that one's tagged. Like, also, I think I've mentioned it before. I'm probably gonna do a lot of like, like on my birthday, I'm thinking I'll do a lot of side stuff that I haven't done yet. So it'll be interesting. See if I actually do it.
Look! Those are materials that we can use for the crown, right? Let's get some for Fremine.
Isn't there a third one? There it is.
These should be enough. I knew you'd have a knack for finding the best materials. We shouldn't need anything else to head to the Kingdom of Water Imps.
That didn't work out. See if I can get this way. Oh. Oh, wait. Well. Duh. My dumbass. I don't know why I was making this more difficult than I had to. It's like when you overthink shit, you know? Probably did that right another time, but like, whatever.
Whoa! Is that the entrance to the underwater ruins ahead?
I mean, kinda, yeah. Go to challenge. So, Kaya, obviously. Hold up. Monstrous. What is the monstrous? 57. Okay. So, just like on my main account, I can actually use lower level characters. But I really don't have too many characters I would want to use, per se. Sorry, I'm thinking. On my main account, I did, and I could use like a... which was fun for me. Yeah, I'll just go with the main team. I can't use Fiona because she's water and there's water. I mean, they're still affected by it, so it's fine. Sorry I'm not talking too much. I just got off of work, as y'all know. Or don't know. Kind of in one of my moods. It's kind of chilly
So
in here.
these are the underwater ruins that Fermine found. They're pretty amazing, but still not exactly the kind that Paimon was imagining. Oh, yeah, Paimon knows. It's just... Paimon thought we'd actually see a fairy tale world. Like with the water imp's colorful houses and the rainbow bridge.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to put up some decorations, but ran out of time to do it by myself.
Fantasy time.
Whoa, someone's already switched into fantasy mode.
Seems like the travelers already got the gist of things. You should do your best too, Paimon.
Don't underestimate Paimon. Paimon can flip the switch too. Now entering Paimon fantasy mode. Ahem. Young adventurers, 'tis Paimon, guardian goddess of this land. State your goals and intentions for visiting this nation.
I like how she goes.
We are the companions of Prince Thalxi, your divine highness. We have come to help him reclaim the glory that he has lost.
Oh, reclaiming your glory? Thy goddess here has golden glory, silver glory, and bronze glory. Which is it that the prince has lost?
Huh?
Did you break character, Paimon? Paimon really is kind of...
No! This is the goddess's test! Ahem. From your responses, the goddess has concluded that you're all brave adventurers without the taint of greed in your hearts. As such, you are worthy of everyone's respect. So please accept the goddess's reward. The goddess will now bestow all 3 types of glory upon you. And as for this prince, the goddess will also bestow upon you the rainbow glory, so your future will always be filled with light.
My gratitude to your divine highness for such generous blessings. Power is now surging through every part of my body.
Me too. Is this the divine inspiration of legend?
Ahem. Now, adventurers, forge bravely ahead and defeat the monsters that have taken over the kingdom. You will be sure to find that which you seek.
too fucking cold now. Use Prince Duxie's water chunk. It's basically a like a boost or an effect.
Please be careful, brave adventurers. Just ahead are some evil enemies that have invaded the kingdom of water imps. They're called... Hilly Churls of the Deep.
Get in gear! Pair!
Those accursed enemies are back again. Your Highness, please show them what you're made of.
I don't know if it's
so
because like I
sorry.
only have one
Cool
ear plug in, but I could like when John Lee did his alt, he was like super fucking quiet.
What's the hurry? Dodge this!
You really gotta fucking actually fucking rude.
Let's play!
We're under attack again. It's a Lawitcher of the Deep.
There's no need to fear, my friends. His Highness is so strong now that even a Divinichurl of the Deep would pose no threat to him.
We'll be frozen in time.
I don't know.
Yahoo!
I've been wondering,
it.
like there's just a lot of thoughts in my brain, you know, because I'm just, I've just been kind of like in the state of
Freeze!
you know?
I will have order.
Been
Oh,
dealing
so
with quite a bit
sorry.
of stuff. Not like a lot of stuff that would
No one
make me
escapes
like
my
not
sights.
be able to handle a lot of things, but it's
Here we go!
there's been a lot of things that
Commencing
make me just
cleanup!
kind of want to be like, ugh, you know?
It's finally over. So have we
Really meaning about
defeated
to
the
drop
evil
it.
monsters and reclaimed the kingdom of water imps?
Yes, it should now be time for us to attend Thuxie's coronation ceremony. The only thing is, I didn't expect this to go so smoothly. I thought it would have taken longer for us to reach the heart of the ruins. It was my mistake. I should have told Fremine earlier that we would also need a crown.
It's all because the Traveler and Goddess Paimon were too strong. We just eradicated all the monsters in one go.
It's okay, Zuria. We can come back again once I've made the crown.
Then I must thank all of you again for taking the time, and you too, Thuxie, my child.
Thuxie's turning out to be a real expert at fighting.
I don't think there's anything that will be able to stop him. He's like a true prince now.
Yes, I agree as well.
Cold as fuck. Cold as fuck.
Let's head back to camp for now. I asked the Traveler to search for some materials on the way because I want to make the crown as soon as possible.
We can add an update to Thuxie's fantastic adventures as well. Now that we've reclaimed the kingdom of water imps, it's time for us to draw some new scenes in the picture book.
I can hear what's going on. I'm just not in the room with the TV. I walked out. I'm in my room now. Just so that I can come and get my brush. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. Because sometimes when I walk away when I'm talking to my friends and stuff, it'll fizz out. Though I haven't talked to any of my friends as of lately.
Zuria and Fremine, why don't we draw the new pages first? Paimon really wants to update the picture book. Hey, you didn't have to say it out loud.
No problem. I'm happy to oblige. Then in that case, the story today should go something like this. After overcoming many obstacles, Prince Thuxie and his brave companions finally arrived at the entrance to the Kingdom of Water Imps. At this time, the little fairy in the group, Paimon, revealed her true goddess form to her companions.
Woohoo! The goddess has arrived! She praised the companions for their purity, and to reward them, she bestowed upon them many blessings, and even prayed that the prince would be able to fulfill his goal.
Bathed under the goddess's glory, the prince and his companions charged into the bastion of evil, chased away the monsters, and rescued the pretty water imps from their imprisonment. The prince finally managed to reclaim his kingdom. But as for the crown...
Oh no! The crown isn't ready yet!
No. The crown was within the prince's reach, but the monsters took it with them as they fled. They haven't given up, and are sure to return, but the prince is certain to reclaim the crown the next time they fight. The brilliant rainbow shall descend onto the kingdom once more.
Oh, and Paimon can almost see it all happening now! Whoa! The pages are beautiful! Zuria's really talented at drawing.
Thank you, everyone. We've also completed the second page of the picture book now. Thelxie's journey is one step closer to its end, and the promised coronation. My child, you'll also be able to brighten up when that time comes, right?
I'm sure he will, Zuria. Who knows? Perhaps the doctor will already have some good news for you when you get back home today.
I sure hope so, Your Divine Highness. Oh, Fremine, about the time you'll need for the crown.
Please don't worry. One day should be more than enough.
Ah, then I must thank you for your hard work. All right, let's rendezvous here in another 2 days' time for our final adventure, okay? And see you in 2 days, my lovely friends.
I don't know.
Alright, it's about time we start heading off too. You've still got some work to do, right, Femine?
Yeah. I'll need to go to the city shortly to get some parts for the base of the crown. I want to try out a few different designs and choose the one that looks the best.
Yeah, Paimon knew that you didn't often take commissions from others, but Paimon had no idea you'd be so dedicated once you're on the job.
Well, about that... It might be because...
Because what?
It's because... I hope...
What's the matter? And what's with that look on your face? You're turning red, and it looks like you're about to run away and put your helmet on again.
I don't know why. I just like.
Am I turning red?
Like the little blue thing on the back of his neck. I just kind of want to push it like a button, like boop. See if anything happens. See?
All right. We won't bother you anymore for today, Fremine. Let's see each other in 2 days' time.
Like it's on the back of his neck, and it looks like a fucking button. Like, kind of want to push it, and then like the way his like the weird neck piece he has on, kind of makes it look like it's like a weird attachment, like he's a robot or something, and his neck would come off like bloop. Or would open up like a fucking, like a can or something, like pah. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm just being weird.
I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Sorry, if you wonder, if you're hearing an echo or whatever, it's probably the other headphones. Because I took the headphone piece off sort of, kind of. Well, let me just put that back behind my ear. It's like, I'm trying to brush my hair right now. Just to get all the fucking tangles out. Ow. Okay, so I can do all these real quick. I'm just here to try to get the 2,000 at the most. I don't think I don't even think on my main account I got like, for most of them I think I got like maybe 2,000. I got 2,000 on all of them. I think I got like maybe 4,000 on like maybe one other. And then like maybe one or two for 4,000. And then the very last one on my main account, I hit 6,000. So I don't remember what exact number I got, but I hit the 6,000 mark. Oh. I'm hoping that didn't mess anything up, but we'll see. Hopefully, we'll find out. Shit. I'm debating on if I should actually do this. It shouldn't take, I don't think it's gonna take me that long. What's gonna take me a while is the, like the next story mode section. Yeah, I think it probably, I mean, I can do the, it's probably best that I do the story now. Just so that way, that's 24 hours, and then we're going 40. But basically, I kind of want to make sure that I have all my T's and I's together and stuff. And I don't want to waste y'all's time with stuff I can do later. Oops.
Today's the final day of Phelpsy's fantastic adventures. Let's go find Fremine at his camp.
Look how cute the little penguin thingy is. I love him. He's so cute.
Hey, Fremine! Phelpsy! We're here!
Hello, Paimon.
I almost called the
Hello,
penguin.
traveler.
I almost called Thexy.
Is the crown
Bird
ready?
names.
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or actually, maybe we can go find her. It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of...
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
What could have happened? That water imp Phelpsy, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine? Diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Let's go to Stray.
Wait, let's go to Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago. Oh, well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Let's go Destray? Zuria Destray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
Oh, wrong. I was like,
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
I don't want to harass my cat. She's just adorable, and she's there, laying by my feet, and I'm like, I want to mess with her. I really do. Can I teleport? My lazy ass wants to teleport. Yes, cool. I hate walking. Why spend like forever walking when you could just teleport? And what else is this way? You know what I haven't done? I think it's been long enough that I can go collect stuff from the
Is anyone here? Is this Madame Destray's place?
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
This is the residence of Zuria Destry, and I'm Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lescaut did have that illness once upon a time, but well, the young master's no longer with us. And now, the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends, by any chance? Oh. So, when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then all the other things that she told us about her son... Were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although, they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
So,
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth, and the children who lived in it. Those patients, and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
Yes, this is it.
we're still finishing.
That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again. There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
Sorry, I'm scrolling through Tumblr real quick. So off we head to where? To here. Off to Never Never Land. Where am I going? Is this what I think it is? Or am I wrong? Nope, I was wrong. It's fine. Also, grab some stuff from here anyway. Might as well. I don't know, like these little underwater. Oh, I wonder if, like, when
Cryo is always far more effective in the rain. This is going to get interesting.
Kaya, dear, it's not raining. We're under the water. What the? Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. Monster list. 57. So, I think what I'll do, as much as I love Amber, I really do, I think I'm gonna go with Child right here because he would probably work better given, because I do need an archer. And Amber is my heavy hitter archer. Problem is, like, no, but she's fine. I can still work her thing. It's not like Venti, who's fucking screwed with these bigger guys, so. But I feel like having a Child here would also help because I have Kaya. I need him too. So I have water and ice, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And then... debating if I should go for Scar or Official. Because obviously Zhongli is going to be the last one, as per usual. But should I do Scaramouche? Who does win? But then again, I could just use Fischl for fucking Oz. Which is basically the only reason why I use Fischl. And it would give me like a thing, so... let's go with this. I need more lotion on my feet. Tired. Now that I look at my foot, it's no longer red anymore. Which is nice.
We're here again. This is the final part of Felxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure. And then she'll be able to recover, right, everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Oh shit.
Be careful, brave adventurers. Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown. They're... the deep-sea Cyclops. Let's beat them up!
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear. Prince Felxie looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Dodge this! Ha! Ah! Ha!
So, this is the final enemy, right? We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness!
By royal decree...
I will have order.
Oh, so sorry. Ha! Freeze!
Dead reckoning! Frost is coming! Get in gear!
Alright then. I think I'm just gonna do like the fights off screen. Hold on, I wanna see something.
Twisted Wonderland. Hey, it's Dale, and I have the pleasure of voicing Jade Bleach. One of...
Sorry. Like, there's a... okay, so recently they're doing, like, fan-made dubs of, like, they're gonna, like, do Twisted Wonderland but give them voice acting.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important day for treating Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the Rainbow Bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the Rainbow Bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Zuria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zuria.
Where? One of my bows. My
Thank you.
bows.
Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story? You'll never have to feel lonely again. Maman loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
We're getting
Quick,
close to an hour.
put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
So that's what the...
Mama loves you too.
But I love you more, Mamo.
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
Like fucking sad as shit, you know? Like, I just remember, like, somebody read a comment or a post, I can't remember what it was, but they were like, Fontaine is the nation of tears, because everybody's fucking crying. I mean, it's not wrong.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Fremine! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it!
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If, at some point in the future, you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
But what else could it be?
descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
That can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Okay, just in time. So, yeah. And with that, we're going to end this episode here. I'm just going to go do the battle things on my own, because it's pretty much the same as the 2 ones we did. Just like, you know, special little things. Change the effects. Either way. Anyway, for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.